Girl, what in the entire hell was this episode?
Let's talk about it.
I want people to have fun. Let's kick back. Let's get into a little tea. Let's not get too crazy, but let's enjoy the sip.
Clock that tea.
But let's get to the chi-chi, the kiki, the internet bull.
My test results.
What's it say?
You failed.
What?
Boy, I'ma slap you in the animation.
Ow.
Oh.
I fucking love it. I love it. I love it. Just that joke alone tells me that this is about to be a good ass show.
You're literally sleeping on the job.
I'm not. But if I was, what better advertisement than me sleeping on a mattress? You want me wide awake on a mattress? I know what I'm doing.
I'm about to start saying that now for no reason at all. No rhyme or reason at all. You want me wide awake on a mattress? I am Rochelle and Rochelle is me.
I'm hearing some rumors about you. I can't say I'm surprised that you answered the call of the streets. I would understand that game, like
not answered the call of the streets.
Without further ado, let's bring out Bianca.
Now, why is everybody booing her? Now y'all want to cheer for her. I would have beat everybody in the audience the fuck up. Now y'all wanted to boo. Keep booing. Keep booing.
Fake out here.
Can
you
we
see
talk
me?
about it? Can we talk
Everybody
about
got emotions. Everybody.
See, Janisha, all of that, it wouldn't have been me. Tommy, get your fucking ass over here before I fuck your ass up. Sit the fuck down, you cokehead. Sit down.
I am fearful of what my mom will do.
Okay, what in the Nicki Minaj? What in the Scotty the Thotty with the body Minaj? What is going on? So everybody just copying Nicki Mac got a look.
I hear Ashley.
Hi. Oh my God, this cut out.
Ashley, where's the part on that wig? Ashley, why are you arriving to this event with this sheet and wig? It's giving Real Housewives a pedestrian.
I come through and I party like a rock star. I drop it like it's hot. Your girl just want my toy. Just stay playing.
Wait, Jocelyn, what the? Jocelyn, my girlfriend, wait, hold on. What'd she just say?
Party like a rock star. I drop it like it's hot. Your girl just want my toy. Just stay
Okay.
playing that but I fix it.
Your girl just want my twat.
Like ladies want my nana. I love a little thing, but like to lick it up a night.
Jocelyn is gay. Get the f off the TV. I'm not watching that.
She over the balcony talking about something. I heard you tell them to take my rings off, bitch, because you're not supposed to have rings in here at all.
She always sound like she out of breath. You know who she remind me of when she talk? She remind me of Miss Deb Anthony. But it's this Deb's House, season 2.
They're gonna shut you on.
Y'all gotta go, y'all. Fuck the wig, go in the room, down.
Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Mind your business. Mind your business. Mind your business.
Sorry, you doing too much talking. See, if I was on this show, came through, drip, right in the pool. Huh? I didn't know you was going for a nighttime swim. Hold on. Let me get my bikini.
I'm not barking.
Stop to look at me with your goddamn.
I mean, they got the drama, so that's good for this show. But I mean, like, is anybody gonna be funny?
Facey, stay in your goddamn lane.
In my lane?
Yeah.
No.
This bitch.
She just gagged me a little. I'm definitely adding that to the ad.
Sorry.
I'm definitely adding that to the promo.
Right here is disgusting. You should be ashamed of yourself. You are a disgusting. Right here is disgusting. You should be ashamed of yourself. You are a disgusting young lady. You see, I breathe life into you. You don't breathe life into anybody around you. You breathe in dirt and evil eye. You give the evil eye, baby. Somebody, you're gonna get hurt. Baby, let me tell you something. One day somebody gonna hurt you. All that Baltimore shit, leave that shit over there, bitch. Okay? Right here is disgusting. You should be ashamed of yourself. You are a disgusting young lady. You see, I breathe life into you. You don't breathe life into anybody around you. You breathe in dirt and evil eye. You give the evil eye, baby. Somebody, you're gonna get hurt. Baby, let me tell you something. One day somebody gonna hurt you. All that Baltimore shit, leave that shit over there, bitch. Okay? Right here.
What is going on, y'all? It's got Santana, aka Chi. And we are back for another Jocelyn's Cabinet Texas. Girl, when I tell you I literally just got done uploading this to Patreon, I literally just finished watching it not even 5 minutes ago. And I said, what the did I just watch? Now, usually every single episode has been good, even though we ain't been reviewing every single episode. My bad. It's been a lot going on, as y'all have heard. Don't worry, we better. We better. I mean, we still dealing, but we better. But girl, every episode has been good except this one. It's like, and I was looking forward to this episode because of the brawl, but actually getting into this episode and watching it, I was like, what the fuck am I watching? And I have a theory. A lot of people probably not going to agree with what I have to say, but I have a theory because it's the only thing that makes sense. And I feel like I literally just watched a scheme that was set up by Todd and the OGs. So go ahead and like the video so we can get into it.
The universe is V double T to the Y, and it won't stop till I wake up and realize that I am the 1, 2, 3. I am the bitch that these other niggas need. How you gonna escape when I am the key? That's why everywhere I go, that's it following me like damn. Get back on track, look at who I am. Every day is number than this lifespan. Look in the mirror, tell myself again. Self-love and happiness is all about a God's plan. I wanna be happy, doing what I please, trying to do what I need, whatever it takes to be free. I wanna be happy.
The house is divided by the new real bitches.
Actually, y'all gonna hold on for a second because I just decided I want to add screenshots. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. This ain't gonna be a long review because not much really happened in this episode, but the episode starts off with the girls' child. They trying to figure out who got chosen, as though we don't already know. Because I mean, Jocelyn is gonna force her music down our throats every goddamn episode. Like this is motherfucking MTV TRL. Child, every goddamn time that we sit down and watch this goddamn show, we see in the music video premiere with those 5, 6, 7, 8 girls who she chose. So spoiler alert much, or like it really wasn't much left to be desired. Like we wasn't really like pressed to know who was going to be in the music video because how we've been seeing it and seeing them in the music video for the last 8 episodes. But okay, child. So we move on past that. And then we get to this whole bus scene, and I thought this was real rich and grand at the fact that Oceans is sitting on his bus. First of all, she's sitting there going off about, oh, you know, I'm a crybaby and da da da. Like I know my name is Oceans, and you know I'm wet like the ocean, but so will my face be, girl. I be crying and I be real tearsy. I be real emotional. No, I'm not a Cancer. I'm actually a Leo, but girl, I just be emotional. And it's just like, okay, kiss ass, shut the fuck up, okay? But this ain't even about her. It's the fact that Hennessy or Rose, child, I don't know, they interchangeable, but whichever one of them is on her shoulder sitting there sleeping on her. And I said, wasn't y'all just fighting like 2 episodes ago? Huh? Was that Oceans and the Thick Bitch just fighting Hennessy and Rose 2 episodes ago for their spot? But now all of a sudden we so kumbaya, we so cute and creative that now we want to lay on bitches on the bus. Oh, okay. Okay, so that whole Hennessy and Rose feud that they had started, but then they had made up, but now it's going to be brought back up again. Yeah, now y'all already see where the division is at. And it's this bitch's fault right here. The one in the blind. It's her fault. Okay, because why are you sitting here fraternizing with the enemy? How you laying on the same bitch who beat your ass a couple of episodes ago? That's not making sense to me. So when y'all fall out, when y'all go on vacation to Hawaii or wherever it is that y'all go and y'all sit there and y'all fight, I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear nothing. Okay, because I went back and I watched that super trailer. And in that super trailer, Hennessy and Rose fighting was like the main fight of the whole super trailer. Like they showed them fighting like at least 3 or 4 times. And I said, see, I see why. Now I see why. Okay, because why you not over there? Is this Hennessy or Rose? I don't know if it's Hennessy or Rose, but Blondie, why are you not over there on your friend? Go sleep on her. Why are you sleeping on Ocean? Anyways, so this is where shit started getting real awkward for me during this whole entire episode, because this episode really made me not like Drea and Dani. I didn't watch Jocelyn's Cabinet New York. Go figure. Yes, I'm from New York, but no, I didn't watch it because I wasn't interested last season. But up until this point, I've liked them, but now I'm starting to see why Jocelyn calls them immature, because they was just doing entirely too much. And when I went back to get the screenshots, I sat and I rewatched the scene to make sure that I heard it correctly, because the rest of the episode is going to be them palling on Neek. So I needed to go back and make sure that I was hearing things correctly. And all Neek said was, oh, you know, we the new OGs, you know, being ushered in and we coming in to fuck shit up, da 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 da. But basically, Neek was basically saying, like, we the new OGs, like we about to be the ones that's coming back with y'all next season, and you know, like we gonna be chosen, and we, you know, it was a confidence brag. Dani and Drea decide to get offended and decide that they're gonna try to humble Neek and try to little girl her, which is really what starts everything. Because ever since episode 1, Dani and Drea have been on like this little power trip to where they feel like everybody's supposed to be bowing down and kissing a ring and you know, giving it up to them like they the queens of this goddamn shit. And it's just like, first of all, I don't even understand how Drea and Dani going around sitting here acting like they OGs. What are you the OG of? Because you would think, as much as they say that they the OGs, that they motherfucking Daisy. Like they acting like they been here since JOSELIN'S Cabaret, Miami. Baby, you literally was here since what? New York? So you're a returning cast member, if anything. What are you the OG of? What are you the OG of? Please make it make sense. But this whole bow down and kiss the ring thing that they doing is really getting on my nerves, because how are you a little girl trying to little girl somebody else? Please make it make sense. Please make it make sense. And it became increasingly clear that they are intimidated by Neek. The fact that she's an actual professional dancer, they're intimidated by it. And I did not like it. Right. So immediately with that bus scene, I started clocking it. But we get to this little gay club or whatever, because Jocelyn like, oh, I don't feel like hosting this by myself, so I'm bringing all of y'all to come host it with me. I said, Jocelyn, are you splitting that check with them as well? Huh? You don't feel like hosting it by yourself, but are you going home with that check by yourself? Huh? Because I don't mind hosting it with you as long as I'm getting paid with you. That's what I want to know. You want to split the gig with 10 other girls? Are we splitting the check with 10 other girls? That's the questions that need answers, Jocelyn. Okay? And the whole time I couldn't figure out why they had all of these bitches showing ass and titties inside of a gay club with nothing but men. But then they flashed Ricardo on the screen, and I said, oh, that's exactly why. So anyway, child, the next day, they wake up. And it made me realize, like, on none of these shows, Baddies or Jocelyn's Cabinet, they don't ever talk about these girls having hangovers. And I know that they have to have hangovers because that's naturally what happens when you get drunk. A lot of the times you catch hangovers. For those that don't know, pickle juice is a hangover cure. Thank me later. If you're ever hungover, go get you a bottle of pickles, drink the juice. You'll be fine within an hour, like you never drank at all. Thank me later. Okay. But nonetheless, this scene pissed me off. It really, really did, because you have the OGs, you have Dani, you have Drea, you have that ain't Raven, and then you have the pregnant bitch who not pregnant no more, and then you got, what's her name, Hennessy, I think, child. Oh, child. I don't know if she Hennessy or Rose, but child, we just gonna call her E&J. So yes, you got E&J in the room with them, and honestly and truly, it gave alliance. It was given alliance because they decided to bring her into the fold, and they sitting there talking shit about Neek. And here's where shit gets confusing, because we instantly cut from this scene, go into this scene, and we don't know what the fuck is going on. They don't put no type of black screen up saying, oh, well, while the campus was down, this is what happened. No. They allowed Dre to come on screen explaining what the fuck happened. And obviously Dre is coming from a biased side. And given the fact that all 5 of these motherfuckers was just sitting in this room, I'm sorry. As soon as we got to the scene right here and it was all 5 of them against Neek, I was like, y'all bitches was plotting. Y'all was plotting, because the entire time that this whole scene was going on, nothing was making fucking sense. Nothing made fucking sense. It didn't at all. They sitting there like, oh, basically Neek, I guess, was being rude to Ricardo. But even when Ricardo was asked to speak on it, he barely wanted to call Neek out. He probably knew like Neek was getting flustered, because that's what the girl said, and then that's what he said. But to the point that they were trying to say, oh, Neek was in there cursing him out, like how Jocelyn be cursing people out. If Ricardo felt that way, then why didn't Ricardo say that? If Ricardo felt that way, then why didn't Ricardo say that? Ricardo has the power here. He didn't say that. He said that she got flustered, but he didn't call her out like that. Which says one of two things. He could probably have like a secret relationship with her because given the fact that she is like a choreographed dancer, you know, she has a choreography past or whatever. Like maybe he has more respect for her. Maybe they worked together in the past, whatever. I don't know. But I don't think it was nowhere near as big of a deal as they tried to make it seem. But the part that pissed me off is the fact that not only was it all 5 of these girls that was ganging up against Neek, meanwhile, the rest of the house is silent. But let that had been Kay, then everybody would have found the reason to jump in. Dreadhead would have found the reason to jump in. Okay, and we're going to get to Dreadhead because she did jump in at some point, which made me start to like her. Because, see, I tell you all the time, y'all can't really have favorites with these shows because one episode they're going to piss you off, next episode you're going to like them. Okay? But Jocelyn starts yelling at Neek in her face, as y'all saw in the trailer clip that, you know, I showed at the beginning of this video. And Jocelyn is doing the most. And you can tell Jocelyn, first of all, Jocelyn came into the scene chewing on popcorn, chewing on chips, like it was popcorn, expecting to see some fights go down, just being messy, right? And Jocelyn didn't know what was going on. So Jocelyn comes in, she hears the Fab Five, hears what they got to say, and just takes their word for gospel, which is what I don't like, because she takes their word for gospel and then immediately starts cursing out Neek. And the whole episode, they kept trying to drive this narrative home that Neek is a drunk. And I'm just like, how is Neek a drunk when y'all all sit there and drink literally for a living as a part of this show? Please make that make sense. And then Jocelyn keeps saying like little jabs to Neek, like, oh, I don't like who you are, that hood Baltimore shit. Like, basically Jocelyn's saying a whole bunch of things to her that's letting me know that Jocelyn is threatened by her, because Jocelyn knows that Neek don't give a fuck about Jocelyn and will whoop her ass if need be. Because at some point, if you heard, Neek literally said on camera, Jocelyn, we not about to be doing this embarrassing me on camera. You know, I don't get down like that. She literally said it in the episode. Matter of fact, let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find that.
Self on this pedestal. It's like your head, I need head. I'm watching. No. Oh shit. For real. I'm not that type of girl. Don't try to fucking embarrass me on camera. I'm not that type of bitch. Everybody know. Dani. She
literally said it to Jocelyn. I'm not that type of girl. I'm not that type of bitch. Don't try to embarrass me on camera. Let me play it one more time.
For real. I'm not that type of girl. Don't try to fucking embarrass me on camera. I'm not that type of bitch. Everybody know. Dani and Neek.
And I think that she was talking to Jocelyn specifically. And I think she was also talking about everybody else. Like, y'all sitting here and y'all trying to come on camera with these off-camera lies. Like, I don't understand why nobody else spoke up for her. I don't understand that. It just felt very much like an alliance. And then when you consider the fact that these 5 girls all was sitting in the room saying that they was going to have a problem with Neek, then mind you, the day before on the goddamn bus, it was for them. Well, really, Dani and Drea against Neek. Like, it felt very much like, okay, let's secure our spots to make sure that we come back for season 7 or season 6. We're going to make sure that we get this hoe up out of here. It very much felt that way. It very much felt that way. And then the fact that Jocelyn just came in and didn't take, like, and didn't even try to, like, find out what happened and just automatically took their side and took their word as gospel, that pissed me off. Because I hate, like, there's nothing more that I hate than somebody who has no knowledge of a situation but comes in acting like they know everything. That shit pisses me off. Like, don't come in and then yell at me and blame me for something that you have no idea about. All because you heard something through a third party. So I don't know. That was the episode. I mean, they started fighting, they started brawling. Her and her and Dani, like that, it was a lot going on, but nothing happened at the same time. Like it wasn't really a good fight. I will say that Dani, I was impressed at the fact that Dani was able to wrestle her way out of the fight. I mean, Dani can't fight, but she was able to wrestle her way out of it. Like it was points where they was on the floor, and then Dani, was able to twist her body and wrap her legs around her head. And I don't know, I found that impressive, but at the same time, it's just like, what are we doing? What is going on? And then at some point, they end up fighting again. Neek gets the upper hand when it comes to Dani. Then Drea decides to come and jump in. And I'm like, what the fuck is you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? And then that's when Dreadhead decides to come and then pounce on her. Thankfully. Okay. Then Oceans gets involved. Okay. And mind you, at some point, Hennessy is running up in it. So then Oceans and Hennessy gets to tussling and fighting. And then everybody is sitting here like, oh my God, that's what Ocean gets for her black eye, her boy you die. And it's like, we're not going to sit here and act like Hennessy was doing the most with we not about to look, we're not about to sit here and act like Hennessy just come on.
Trying to fuck.
This is literally how Oceans had Hennessy the entire time. We're not about to sit here and act like Hennessy was doing damage to Oceans. That is not what happened. Oceans had Hennessy folded up like an iron board the entire time. She had that hoe folded up like a motherfucking pretzel. Okay, like a fortune cookie. The entire time. And it wasn't until security broke them apart that Hennessy then kneed Ocean in the eye. That knee to the eye is what did it. But let's not sit here and act like Hennessy was just sitting here beating up on Oceans, because she wasn't. Oceans had that bitch folded up like she was a goddamn baby the entire time.
Fucking bum rush into a fight in the middle of a brawl and try to come jump me.
And yeah, she tried to do that hoe because you decided to jump in on something that had nothing to do with you. Why all of a sudden you want to sit here and cling to the OGs like you with them like that? You don't. It was very much given alliance. Like, it did not make sense how they was in that room talking shit about Neek, and then now we get downstairs. Now we just in the middle of a brawl. No, it very much gave. They set up in that room and they plotted and said, we're going to take these girls out one by one. And we're going to start with Neek because we already know Jocelyn does not like her for whatever reason. So we're going to start with her because she'll be the easiest. That's exactly what it felt like. I'm sorry. Nobody going to get me to believe any different. You could not like Neek. You could not like Oceans. You could not like any of these bitches. But at the end of the day, what they doing was wrong.
Don't fucking challenge me, bitch. You should have left me the fuck alone.
And I can't play too much of this, but like I said, the entire time, Oceans had Hennessy folded up like a mattress. Okay, folded up like a rug. So I just want to know where Oceans got beat the fuck up, because she didn't. But it was this blow right here. Okay, as security pulled them apart. Right there. It was right there at that exact moment, right there. Right here at this exact moment where she knees her, and that's how she gets the eye. Right there. That's when her eye gets messed up. Okay. But Hennessy did not beat Ocean the F up. And I understand we might not like Oceans from last episode, but again, you can't really like or dislike any of these girls. Like, because one minute you're going to like them, next minute you're going to hate them. I just feel like as far as this episode, yeah, we might have wanted to see Oceans get an ass beat, but this is an episode where Ocean didn't do anything wrong, and she was actually on the right side this episode. So I'm not exactly excited that she got that black eye when she jumped in to help the girl who was getting, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. But let me know what y'all thought about all of that down in the comment box below. Patreon.com/Santana, where we watch shit together first. And TheAlanaSouls.com. I'm go book you a personal reading. I'm gonna be live tonight, ho. So have your money ready. Have your money ready. Come get you a quickie personal tarot reading, girl. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.